Hey, ooh, yikes. Hey, it's me, your good buddy, Matt D. Once again here in the old game front porch. Not in the garage because, dude, it's cold. Dude, it's cold. I'm getting old. I'll be back. Anyway, last week we were in the garage doing this one, Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicles. I'm not very good at fantasy names, so I apologize to fantasies out there. This week is none other than Astro Boy 2009 game, Astro Boy the video game, based on Astro Boy the movie. Of course, a licensed games, classic DS licensed game property. And this one has stars Freddie Highmore, which you might know from Bates Motel. The Good Doctor. He's been in some other stuff. Anyway, I just want to point this out real quick. Check this out. Like, it kind of. I know this is Astro Boy, but on the cover here, it kind of looks like a Freddie Highmore Astro Boy, a little bit like kind of the skinny cheeks. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping you, but I think it's kind of fascinating that they'll still sort of make him look like the actor if you know who the actor is. This movie also stars Christian Bale and Nick Cage. I know, right? Kind of makes you want to see it, but I don't think I ever will. Like so many of these things. This game is not great. But bad. It's not, it's bad. It's not good. It's really not good. And this is a little side note trail off to the side, sequestering the trail off to the side that we're going to take right now. This video is playing. Anyway, believe it or not, I try real hard on these videos all the time. Yeah, all the time. Enough to where, like, I've want, because again, you want to make them better. So, like, I've joined Reddit groups and, like, watched all these, like, YouTube videos on how to make YouTube videos and how to, like, do better, I guess, and then, like, read threads and stuff like that. And you learn all sorts of weird stuff. Like, it's like why, like, in Mr. Beast videos and, like, a lot of popular videos, like, people open their mouth a lot. Because apparently in the algorithm, that's really, like, they've figured this out, and they have taken that information and they have put that onto videos and blogs for me, the consumer, to consume, read, inform yourself on that thing. I was getting really into it, and I realized I was kind of hitting a wall of frustration because, and I took away, like, a lot of some things. Definitely, it's like why I try to get to this video within the first 30 seconds because of the things that I had learned. But there's a point where I was like, no, I'm not going to make a video. I'm not going to put on the cover of any of my things. And just like other little things. I'm actually, sometimes it's going to take longer than 30. If you saw some of the other ones, dude, what was going on last time? Dude, it was almost 20 minutes. What was I? Anyway, sometimes it takes longer than 30 seconds because I will put B-roll of my dog up front because that's part of what this isn't learning about Astro Boy. It's not about learning about my dog. I don't know what it is. But all this is to say is that this is not necessarily what that is about. Which I know you're like, dude, how does this relate to Astro Boy? And it does. This game is not what you think it is. And it doesn't do that, any of it at all. And I bought this game sort of based on the Astro Boy Game Boy Advance game because that's kind of like a hidden gem. It's if you go Game Boy Advance hidden gems, if you go on enough lists, Astro Boy will pop up. And I knew it wasn't that, but I thought it was going to be something else, maybe kind of close. And it's not that at all. It's not satisfying at all. You're Astro Boy, and you've got like you start off with like a punch and a kick and a jump. It's so bad. I thought it was broken at first, and you think you can unlock more, and you can unlock the more dudes you kill. You build up a power meter, and as the power meter builds up, different powers unlock. But then as you use those powers, they go away. Problems is like this: the punch is just really unsatisfying, and using the powers at the back are unreliable. I didn't even read the back as we do because this live the movie, become Astro Boy, and that in French because of course use all of Astro Boy's powers to save Metro City, flight, super strength, arm cannons, butt machine guns, and more. That's really it. That's literally, there's no other, because there's nothing else. I mean, it's also that in France, but there's nothing else there. I mean, and so that's the thing. It's like you see the graphics on the back, and the graphics actually are pretty great, and they are pretty fun. It's pretty fun pixel sprites. But the problem is that all the enemies are super repetitive. You see the same ones over and over again, but just a different color. Oh, now he's yellow. Now he's gonna be really tough. Now he's red, even tougher. With like a little bit of variation. They come at you so fast, you just kind of have to get hit. I really found the ultimate strategy in this game is just to, as you build up, like I said, power, like you have powers at the bottom, so all the powers you can use, is you just build them up to health, and you just have to figure out like the level well enough to like when to re-up all of your health, because everything else is so unreliable. And you can only use it at that thing. And so what it is as you make your way through, kind of a normal 2D platformy kind of scenario, the level will lock you into situations where you have to fight a bunch of enemies at once, and then after you beat them all, it unlocks you and you can move further in the stage. They just come at you, and you just kind of, at a rate that like, if you can beat them all, then you can kind of just get full health, and that's just kind of the best thing to do. The jump mechanics in this game are crazy. And have I mentioned everything feels like an ice level? Every level is an ice level. Everything has a little bit of slide to it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the last guys are just kind of slugs. I made it to 2 of them. The thing is, it's so repetitive that I just didn't beat the second boss because my wrist hurt. Like, I just couldn't get to him again. I was just like, dude, I can't play him again. You know why? Because I didn't save my full heal. I thought I should use one of the weapons. Never deviate from using always just save it for the heal. Always save it for the full heal. Anyway, I was like, my wrists are just too sore from punching the same robot again and 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 again in an ice level. In an ice level. Assassin's Creed was so much better. Anyway, that's it. That's where you like, Shib Square, all that stuff. Yeah, do all that stuff, because this is like a real channel that with comments and that I reply to. Probably, and other things like a real channel, like effects. I don't know. Did I do something there? Who knows? Anyway, like Shib Square means a lot to me. Yeah, seriously. Seven's asleep. Dude, this episode's late. It's weird. Weird episode. I don't know if I wanted to do like an after hours, because of, like, we're so after hours. And then, but I did actually want to tell you about Johnny Dangerously and how amazing Johnny Dangerously is. I don't know if you've seen Johnny Dangerously, but it is crazy. And Dom DeLuise is in it as the Pope, and there's some other things in it that are pretty funny. Johnny's mom is pretty gold. Every scene she's in is chef's kiss. I think I'm going to watch it again. Anyway, all this to say is Johnny Dangerously is proof that Hollywood is totally misogynistic. 100%. Because that movie's genius. And it's directed by Amy Heckerling. I don't know. I'm probably not getting her name right because, dude, I've got some stuff to work on. But, like, dude, check this out. Dude, she directed that. She directed Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Look Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Clueless. And we don't know her name. Like, everybody. Like, not everybody knew her name. Someone did. Someone was like, dude, Amy Heckerling, of course. Like, she directed Look Who's Talking 1 and 2. And 2. But not 3. Not 3. When it really started to fall off. 2 was just as good as 1. Better? I don't know. I haven't seen him since, like, I was like a kid. But yeah, dude, you don't know who this person is, probably. And you definitely, maybe not watching Johnny Dangerously, which you should, because it's got, I don't even want to tell you, but it does have these, and they're giant. It's so funny. They're so big. Dude,